Seoul, South Korea. Saturday night in Seoul seemed to pause for a moment. The city lights reflected a blue glow onto the thinly fogged sky, while inside the grand arena hosting the 2025 Korea TikTok Awards, thousands of spectators cheered with an enthusiasm that was hard to describe. Everyone knew that night was not just another ordinary awards night. It was the moment when the K-pop world witnessed the birth of a new star that truly shone. Their name, CORTIS. When the giant screen above the stage displayed the word CORTIS, the atmosphere changed dramatically. The audience began to stand, some raising silver light sticks toward the stage. The small lights danced in the air like newly born stars. Few expected that this group, which had only debuted 2 months prior, would secure a spot at the TikTok Awards, an event typically dominated by big names like NewJeans, Stray Kids, aespa, or 17. But that night, all eyes were on the 5 young figures standing confidently in the center of the stage. Rian, Ian, Jaden, Cairo, and Lynx. They are CORTIS, a rookie group that has been shaking up social media since their debut with their phenomenal single, Fashion. The lights dimmed. The sound of footsteps echoed softly on the stage, accompanied by a low bass beat that shook the chest. A holographic screen displayed the silhouettes of 5 people walking in slow motion, enveloped in red and purple lights. Then boom, the first beat of Fashion exploded through the arena's sound system, and the audience's cheers erupted simultaneously. Rian, the center, stepped forward with a sharp gaze and confident posture. Their costumes that night were a mix of glam rock and futuristic, black leather jackets with silver glitter, high boots, and metal accessories that sparkled under the spotlight. When the first lyrics were heard, all the energy in the room seemed to be sucked onto the stage. I wear my soul like fashion, no permission, no confession. Their voices blended perfectly, creating a strong yet characterful harmony. Their choreography was precise, fast, and bold, a combination of military precision and wild artistic expression. Every step felt like a statement. CORTIS wasn't just a rookie. They were a new generation ready to take over the global stage. One of the things that made CORTIS' performance so special that night was their stage aura. There was no sign of nervousness, only courage, confidence, and charisma rarely found in a group just starting their career. Ian danced with an intensity that was almost theatrical, while Jaden demonstrated precise body control and facial expressions that captivated the camera at every moment. Cairo, the group's charismatic rapper, heated up the atmosphere with his sharp flow that cut through the audience's silence. Lynx, the magne, captivated with high vocals that pierced the arena ceiling, making thousands of spectators cheer hysterically. But the center of gravity remained Rian. With natural charisma and a hypnotic gaze, he made the audience unable to look away. Every gesture, every small turn, felt like part of a work of art choreographed by the universe itself. Rian has an it factor that's hard to explain, wrote one Korean music journalist after the show. He doesn't just dance or sing, he lives on stage. Fashion is not just a pop song with a catchy beat. This song is a statement, a manifesto of a young generation that refuses to be limited by norms or labels. The lyrics speak of freedom of expression, of wearing personality like bold clothing. No wonder the song became a huge trend on TikTok since its release. The Fashion Dance Challenge has reached over 200 million views in just a few weeks. From Seoul to Tokyo to Los Angeles, everyone is mimicking the signature circular hand movements and iconic CORTIS poses. That night at the TikTok Awards stage, the song reached its most perfect form. With lighting that changed with every beat drop, the stage felt like a futuristic world where individuality and art merged. As the final bridge arrived, the lights dimmed, Rian stood center stage with heavy breaths, then gazed at the camera with an emotional stare. Rian bowed his head, trying to calm his breathing before being interviewed by the media. "We really didn't expect such a big response," he said with a trembling voice. "2 months ago, we just hoped that our song would be heard, but now we're performing on a big stage like this. It's amazing," Ian added with a small laugh. "We were still practicing in a cramped room 2 months ago, and now, look at us here. Feels like a dream." Meanwhile, the producer, who is also known as the songwriter for many big artists, couldn't hide his pride. But behind the glamour of the stage and the cheers of the audience, there is a long story that not everyone knows. For 2 months before their debut, the members of CORTIS went through an intense training schedule, from morning until late at night. They slept in the studio, ate while holding microphones, and sometimes practiced until the lights went out. Rian once said in a short interview, "We knew we didn't have much time to prove ourselves. The K-pop world moves fast, so we had to work 3 times harder than everyone else." That dedication was evident on the TikTok awards stage. There were no missteps, no wavering voices. Everything felt perfect, yet full of soul. And perhaps that's what makes CORTIS' performance stand out. They don't just perform to be seen, but to be felt.